If you think you've seen Champions League chaos before, think again. Because on one unbelievable final night, Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain were both thrown into the playoffs in scenes that felt more like a movie than football reality. Real Madrid entered the final matchday sitting comfortably inside the top three, in full control of their destiny, and with Kylian Mbappé scoring twice against his former club, it looked like another classic European night for Los Blancos. But what followed in Lisbon was nothing short of astonishing. Benfica, led by former Madrid coach José Mourinho, refused to fold, and as tensions rose, Madrid completely lost control of the match. 2 red cards reduced them to 9 men, the pressure mounted, and the stadium held its breath as stoppage time stretched into the impossible. Then came the moment that will live in Champions League history forever. In the 8th minute of stoppage time, Benfica goalkeeper Anatoly Trubin went up for a last-ditch corner, and somehow incredibly powered a header into the net. A goalkeeper in the dying seconds against Real Madrid. The goal didn't just win the game, it sent Madrid crashing from 3rd place down to 9th, pushing them out of automatic qualification and straight into the playoffs. Even Mourinho, a man who has seen it all, called it a historic night, while Trubin admitted it was the first goal of his life at just 24 years old. As chaos unfolded elsewhere across Europe, Madrid's nightmare only deepened. Sporting CP struck late in their own match, reshuffling the standings once again and sealing Madrid's fate. Teams like Liverpool, Manchester City, Barcelona, Chelsea, and Tottenham handled business and secured top 8 finishes, while Arsenal capped off a perfect campaign with 8 wins. Bayern Munich were already safely through, but the giants who blinked at the final moment paid the ultimate price. Paris Saint-Germain suffered a similar collapse. Starting the night inside the top 8, PSG needed just a win at home against Newcastle to advance directly. Instead, a tense 1-1 draw saw both teams slide down the table, dropping PSG to 11th and Newcastle to 12th. Suddenly, the defending champions found themselves on the longest road again, forced into a playoff round they hoped to avoid. Yet PSG manager Luis Enrique remained calm, insisting his team is ready for what comes next, something they proved last season when they survived the playoffs on their way toward another deep run. Now the playoff picture is stacked with danger. Real Madrid, PSG, Newcastle, and Inter Milan are all in the draw, joined by Juventus, Atalanta, Galatasaray, Olympiacos, Club Brugge, and Karabag. Every matchup is a potential heavyweight clash, and there are no easy paths left. One bad night, one red card, one late goal, and even the biggest clubs in Europe can be pushed to the brink. And maybe that's the real story of this Champions League season. On a night where a goalkeeper scored a knockout-deciding header where giants fell and underdogs rose, the message was clear. Reputation means nothing once the whistle blows. The playoffs are coming, the pressure is rising, and for clubs like Real Madrid and PSG, survival, not dominance, is now the mission.